In this video, I want to talk about model structure rules. It's pretty straightforward, but a lot of people don't understand them because they're not clearly communicated. So what is a model structure rule? So basically, they articulate the permissible associations between categories of report elements in the XBRL presentation relations. These have to do with the way that networks, hypercubes, dimensions, members, primary items, concepts, and abstracts are organized within the presentation relations. Okay, these are not specified by the XBRL technical specification. So why do we not have the same thing for XBRL calculation relations and XBRL definition relations? Well, because those are specified by XBRL technical specification. So a good question might be, why are the presentation relations not specified? Well, there were some discussions about that, and there were some reasons not to do it. And rather than risk causing a problem, it was just not done. So anyway, that's it. So report element categories. So these are the report element categories: networks, hypercubes, dimensions, members, primary items, concepts, and abstracts. Each of those has a signature. So you can figure out exactly what something is with 100% certainty. Not a problem. Just by its signature. So doing that has some additional advantages, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So what I do want to explain, though, is that these relationships, here is a matrix that has the permissible, the allowed, and the disallowed relationships. So this information is represented in an XBRL definition link base, but what the link base says is what you see here in this matrix. So here are the parents, here are the children, and here this tells you if a network can have another network. No, it cannot. Can a network have a hypercube? Yes. Can a network have an abstract? Yes. Okay. Also, when you look, this is really all the possible relations that can occur. So you can put in more networks, and they're going to be just a flat list because there's no hierarchy in networks. You can add more hypercubes into a network. You can add more dimensions to a hypercube. You can add members to a dimension. These are the member arrangement patterns. You only have one set of line items per hypercube, so you cannot add another one of these. You can have abstract concepts as part of line items, and you can have concepts as part of line items. And these are these concepts right here are the concept arrangement patterns, which you'll see if you watch this video. And these are the member arrangement patterns. So this is what this looks like in one application. So here are the categories of report elements. Okay, the network's up here, and this is the arrangement. Pretty straightforward. This is in a different tool where the presentation relations, each network is in the hierarchy, then you have the hypercube and the other stuff. So it used to be the case that people got this wrong a lot, and kind of the errors that they'd make is that they would put a member, let me go back here, they put a member down here as an abstract, or they might put a concept up here as a member, and probably over 99% of SEC filings get this correct now. It used to be below that. So it's not a huge issue, but basically if software understood this table, the software would never let you do a illegal relationship, and then if 100% of the software did that, then there would be 100% of the filings that were 100% correct 100% of the time. And that's the way that this XBRL stuff should work. 100% the same for 100% of the software, for 100% of the reports created by the software. That's very possible, and it's just a matter of humans doing the work that is necessary to make that work. And if you do, then XBRL will be a very effective means of exchanging information. So I'm going to call that good.